rocking you on those waters of life and doing the best we possibly can, man, to help you understand what's going on here, man. Oh, yeah, you got your morning wake-up call, y'all. Yes, indeedy, right here from the front desk of love in Studio 420 here in the spaceship, love, babies. 9,000 feet high in the Rocky Mountain sky. You got that guy, Grandpa Coyote, taking off to fly right along with you, baby. You and I, and all the rest of the tribe too, man. We get the vibe, we get the tribe, we fly really, really high, don't we? Each and every day in this coyote way, but especially on Free Day Friday. You never know what you're going to get here on the Coyote Medicine Show, only on the Hazy Radio Network. You know, it could be another exciting news break from the Coyote Net Rock News Net Rock, I mean. Geez, I get it backwards all the time. Back and fronts just as well, eh? Oh, babies, and we got some exciting and expansive news going on. Oh, my goodness, there is shit in motion, babies, that's going to help us make an ever more expansive ocean of love, flowing free from 9,000 feet high here in the Rocky Mountain sky. You bet, baby. We getting expansive and we growing, and all I can say is keep your eye on thecoyoteclub.com. Coyote, of course, is spelled with a K, because K is the way. When you're talking to Grandpa, wouldn't you say, oh, yeah, it gets it plain that way. So Coyotes with a K and clubs with a K. So the coyoteclub.com, babies, just keep your eye on that. Right now, it's just, a humble little listener-supported kind of fan site kind of thing, man. But it's about to morph into something a little more. Babies, we got some real surprises in store for you all, Oh, Grandpa, talk about take off and fly. Oh, goodness gracious. I can almost not even sit on it like Terrence McKenna. I hate secrets and I love explosive moments, Explosive moments that are fracturing the unreal and bringing us back to the zeal of living life from a happy, humble little heart, man, and having a great time doing it. That's what we're looking out to be here. So anything we can do to expand and grow in that way and helps us get it underway, well, babies, that's what we're going to do here right now, today, right now, tomorrow, right now, yesterday, man. Yes, indeedy, it's all coming into play because we're here in this bright and shiny day, even though it's hazy out here. Oh, my goodness. It's about as chilly as I've ever seen it in August. Strange things happening all over this world. Bugs invading the burning man. Of course, I've seen hordes of bugs out there in the desert. It's normal. And it comes about every 10, 12 years. Hordes and hordes of these green bugs that stink and bite you when they want to and stuff like that. I've seen that stuff happen, man. I remember back there being a kid with the farmers and, being a farmer kid too. And I mean, watching those green bugs come to eat all our green peas and stuff. We said no. And so we did something to stop them. I'm not real proud of it at this stage of the game, but babies, it's what we knew to do in those days, Goodness gracious, amazing any of us live to tell about it. And then green bugs, hell, you can't put them out of business. Look at it. They just keep coming back, coming back, coming back. You wonder why this shit happens. Where these hordes of bugs come from? What's all this plagues, fires and droughts and, what the hell's going on here? Some people think, oh my God, we're in the end times. The Antichrist. Well, shit, baby. You've had that inside of you all along. Nothing new about that. Shit. There's a pro and there's an anti for everything when you're living in polarity, don't you see? And sometimes they're drawn together and sometimes they're repulsive of each other. Now you're starting to understand. Catching the plan, Stan? Oh, Lee, I just set you free. Well, when will you set me free, please? I still got this ball and chain, Holding us down, baby. Ooh, we just want to be in free flight. All right, we want to fly right home to our city of love, our little place in the clouds. That's where angels hang out naturally, and we just let Mother Earth be. Oh, beautifully so. Our humble home, man, don't you know? So the earth and the sky, the atmosphere and the air, they all come together right here, inside of you and me too. Yeah, we got that one down, don't we? Now we know what's hanging around inside of us. The atmosphere of earth, the feelings of the oceans and the waves therein. Oh yeah, the swaying waves that put love in motion. And then the material stuff we assemble around that, made of light, of course. Everything is, man. Light, light, light. You got that right. So where are we going with all this? Well, shoot, I guess you could call it paradise. That's where we naturally live. But it's in the heart of creation, like being in the heart of the mother, or the heart of the Mother Earth. We're rooted right down into her, babies. We are the children of her, man, you know. As well as the Son. The Son is the Father and the Mother are one. Because the atmosphere and the earth are one, you see. It's all together, sky and earth, united in our heart. We are the juncture of love, the very intersection of reality, the place from which it all intersects and then exudes into creation. Man alive, babies. I tell you, it's a coyote thing all the darn time here on the Coyote Medicine Show, because that's life, don't you know? It's at the heart and soul of every bit of it, man. You know, the old coyote way. Oh, baby. And then just sometimes, yeah, just like old, what's his name said there? Where are you, buddy? I lost you, baby. But love hurts sometime. Hurts so good. Yeah, John Cougar Mellencamp. That's what it was. Yeah. But see, that's the truth. Hurts so good. See, we get it sung to us. We get it advertised to us all the time, man. We if you pay attention. Let me tell you that it hurts so good because it's based in love. You see? Sometimes you supersede the pain that way. You see the love of the pain. You see the gain from the pain, and then you supersede. You know, in other words, you expand beyond the need for pain. And you don't see that in love anymore. You just see love. You know, and this is the entirety of all living, being seen in this way. See, because we are that divine intersection, what we see is what's real. What we feel, that's what's real. That's what we imagine it to be, and that's what is. Because we imagined it to be. That's creatively, babies. That's how we be. Flowing into love quite naturally. See, and as you awaken to this fact that your intentions, your feelings, your base intentions are what really makes this creation happen around you as well as within you, you know. Any difficulties in your own self and the physicality, they come from your own creative heart, all of it. It's learning and growing, it's grand experience. Sometimes we subject ourselves to the most terrible horrors. I have one friend who is one of the most gifted and divine angels I know. She's must be pushing 40 by now, but, you know, a beautiful and sweet young human being, if ever there was one. You know, happy and humble in the heart, and is just as beautiful and as brilliant and as a giving a soul as you'd ever want to meet. Yet she's chosen this pathway of self-torment through illness, you know, and wow. It is an agonizing and long process, but she says to me quietly one day, you know, I do it this way so others can do it too, so they can see they can get through. They don't have to, like, cave in. You can keep a good attitude, etc., you know, and I'm like, wow, baby. That's quite gracious of you, but is it really necessary? But somehow, somewhere in the universe, there is a recipe that says, well, she must show them how to suffer, so there she be. Wow. See, so even in suffering, there is liberation. And many of us serve in these capacities and don't even know we're doing it. Just by going through what we go through and letting others see us doing it. Feel it. Feel us making it when others would have crunched down and died, you know. Feel us flowing on through it, no matter how agonizing or painful it might be, you know. That's the only way you get past pain, is by going through it and seeing that you love it. You love the experience in it. It's like ripening yourself in the fireplace of hell, man. You know, it feels really good to hurt that bad. You got it? I told you, it's a coyote thing. It's a coyote way, especially on a free day Friday, man. There's a jangly little wake-up call for you, baby. Jangle those old nirvanas right out of you, baby. Yes, indeed. See, you're starting to feel this freedom. Because it is Free Day Friday. But you're starting to feel this freedom inside. And it's starting to tingle in the cells and atoms, the glittery glowing parts of yourself all throughout yourself. Oh my goodness, all throughout yourself. Wow, babies, yeah. Now, how's that for a nice little re-energizing charge this morning, man? Courtesy of the grandfather who loved the grandmother inside him, too, just like it is in the earth and sun. Man, we're all just one. One beautiful, poetic, spectacular, glorious, fragrant, ever-loving, ever-brilliant life, living, blossoming, growing as the sweet flower of love we are, man. And don't let anybody get in your fucking way, man. And if they do, say, go that way, go play on the freeway. Leave me alone. I'm habitation blossoming right now. I ain't got time for that shit. Nah, babies. We embrace them all with love. Whether we send them this way or that, we embrace them all with love, you know. And if they get in the way of the process, well, they got to go over there and sit in the corner for a while. Do whatever it is they do over there, you know. You do your thing here, baby, because that's the now and the and how and what's happening now, too. You know, again, you're an integral person in this reality. You are the very essence of creation. In your feelings flows life into being. In your love comes creation forward to please you in every way that it possibly can. Not tease you. Not run you around the block and, you know, hide down there in the alley and sell you some good drugs. Hell no. We got the best drug of all. It's called life. It's called love. And those are synonymous terms. They mean the same thing. Love and life are the same thing. So any feeling, any experience in life, therefore, is made of love. And it just takes a little bit of creative thinking, a little bit of expansion to experience that, to see the love in the most hateful of presences and moments. You see the love in it all then. Because, I mean, if it can be there in the darkest and ugliest, well, of course it's in everything else. And this purifies our view beyond the polarities that we've lived in. And we see that life is an exuberant thing that does indeed exude from a sinner heart. The placement of Earth right there in the center of that heart, the placement of her children as that sinner heart in creation. Now you see where you get such authority. You see, it's not an authority that is a Nazi-held thing where you're boss and everybody else has got to listen to your bullshit and do what you want them to. No, it's an authority that says my love is pure enough to allow creation to be what it'll create of it. See? There's innocence. There's purity. There's love in every moment that you, I, and everyone else lives in, babies. How about that, eh? Eh? We softened you up a bit today. Here, let me fluff the pillow a little bit so you can dance on it properly. Because, like you, I'm quite happy too, man. And I'm just going to stay that way. I hope you'll come out and play a little more today. Because we got a lot more in store for you here in that Coyote Way. Ooh, with your little wake-up call. Grandpa Coyote saying, hey, you all. The heart's alive inside. And look at this creation. Wow. And how.